There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find a way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Global.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
We often hear about what women love and want, but have you ever stopped to think about what men love but never ask about? Today we are getting to understand the blueprint of men. So stick with us because this is going to be amazing. Thank you so much for joining the Benjamin Zulu Global Show. I'm your host, Sylvia Kiremi. Today we want to understand you people.
Yes.
And today I say you look amazing.
Thank you. You too.
When you know you're looking this good, please tell us not to tone down.
Thank you. We are talking about what men sometimes they don't express because they don't have the language. Men are not introduced to emotional vocabulary early, and it's important we teach our sons emotional vocabulary.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
Teach our children, boys particularly, to express feelings. You'll have done them a lot of favor. Give them bandwidth for saying, I feel on the edge.
Yeah.
I'm fatigued, I feel tired, I feel stressed, feel anxious, feel confident.
Yeah.
I feel, let them know to say I feel in 20 many ways. You'll have saved them a lot of problems. Because men can't say what they feel, they react with only anger.
Yeah.
They react with only shutting down. The only feeling they know how to express is outburst. They go to distress with alcohol. Because they can't figure out what they're feeling, they go to women.
Yeah.
Because they also don't know what they feel, they run away.
Yeah.
They workaholic, they bury themselves in work. For boys not being taught to learn and identify and isolate and describe their feelings accurately, they also can't deal with those feelings. They can't say, I feel like my father never saw me. So as we tell you today what men want and can't say, I want to tell you another category of problems men don't talk about their feelings because they were not given the language. The men in the house were very quiet. They came, sat at the chair there, took a newspaper, took remote, and went to bed.
Yeah.
Men never dialogued at home. It was taboo for men to play with their children. There was no time to interact casually. Everything was official. Men had secret lives with women out there, or they thought to be a king, to be a lion, to be serious up there. They died first for living isolated. Or they were alive, but they meant nothing to us. So social life was happening in the kitchen, and the man was not coming in the kitchen.
Yeah.
While we cooked, we talked,
Yes.
we played, we advised, but the man is not coming to kitchen. Where will he socialize?
Nowhere. He has no space.
The typical African family did not have that dining table thing.
Yes.
That was Western. Our dining table was in the kitchen. Fireplace.
Yeah.
Fireplace was the African culture, not dining table.
Yeah.
Yeah. We even today we have the dining table over there. But where we really socialize is cooking, doing well. It's around fireplace, other activities.
Yes.
It's when it says you shall talk about this word of the Lord when you sit down, when you lie, when you walk on the road. That's how we talk about life. When you drive around, when you walk around. Men never took walks with their children, never joined their football games, did not go to cook or put fire or some roast meat, whatever, make some maize. No. So boys today have a lot of feelings, but they are illiterate about their own feelings. So any discomfort, the outlet will be pornography.
Yeah.
Will be a gambling, putting a bet. The distraction will be alcohol. Will be the ex with the girl. That narrow. The healthier ones will go for gym, for a walk.
Yeah.
But how many know how to just call up a person and say, I realized since when I did that interview, I'm quite apprehensive. How many men can say that? I keep waking up at night. Last night I woke up like 5 times.
Uh-huh.
I dreamt with getting, since when I eyed that girl, I'm anxious, man. Why am I so anxious, man? Is this the right energy? Is this girl giving me mixed signals? What is she bringing up? Last time I felt this way, it was against my mom. Last time I felt this way, it was looking for my dad to approve me. Could this girl be triggering? How many men can talk like that?
They won't.
They don't even know.
Yeah, they should. They don't know they should.
How many men now can scroll and show you a counselor on their contact list? But on the phone, they have doctor, they have police.
Yeah. OCS.
Men have mechanic, they have everybody else except a counselor.
Yeah.
And we get advice from our peers. When Rehoboam began to lose himself, he consulted his peers. When he was advised by the wiser men, he disregarded the advice and listened to his peers. Men are destroying themselves for listening to peers who don't know any better than you. Don't know any better. And they may be just living for the moment.
Yeah.
So sometimes men are not talking because they don't know what to say. A lot of feelings with very few words. You can't tell a man to say what he doesn't know how to say. He will just say yes or don't know. So when you tell us, what are you thinking? Sometimes we are not telling you because we don't have the words. So let's go to now things that he consciously wants and he cannot ask.
Okay.
For other reasons. One of the things men want, they respond to when they see it anywhere, and they long for, they crave for secretly, and they cannot ask because you either have it or you don't. So they only observe whether you have it.
Yeah.
Is to be proactively nurturing. Proactive nurturing is when you can predict his needs and meet them before he asks.
Oh, okay.
When you're a woman who is nurturing, you tend to, I tell you I want food, you give me good food. Tell you want this, I ask, you give. That is nurturing. But proactive is when you sense,
He
need
might be
food.
hungry. Let me make some food for him.
He has been on Zoom for long.
Yeah.
You sneak in a cup of coffee. Tomorrow he has an early meeting, you leave his shirt iron. That he's going out earlier, you get his car washed. Small things that you thought yourself, proactively but caring.
Yes.
That is so deeply emotive because it was planted by his mother. When he did not know how to talk, the mother could tell this boy was breathing funny at night, give him this good morning something, some medicine. Take this herbal tea. He'll give you a warmer jacket. He can tell you about growing clothes when you don't need to say it. Mom will bring a bigger cloth.
Yeah.
Mom will appear in school and discuss with the teacher something, a problem. You did not need to tell mom. Mom saw it.
Yes.
Mom straightened the shirt. Mom buttoned. Mom tied the shoe. Mom packed the lunch. Mom covered you at night. Mom, without him asking, mom did things. Anytime you care without him asking, you take him back. And he falls in love deeply. It's not conscious, it's psychological.
Okay.
The last time he had that feeling of being understood, nurtured, was back then. We are using mom as a talking figure. Sometimes it's not the biological mother who gave that.
Yeah.
It was just another caregiver. But it was meant to be, naturally, to be the mother. I'll keep reminding you not all mothers are caring.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll keep reminding you that not all mothers are nurturing. Some of them have their own wounds, they don't heal, they transfer pathology. The mothers have been the reason people died bitter. People's lives became scattered.
Yeah.
Not all mothers who give birth are caring. Society wants to push that agenda, but it's not true.
Yes.
We isolate those who have been hurt by their mothers. But I'm just telling you, that space for mother, whoever took care of him, or he is created to respond to that. That's one reason that makes him fall in love, and he doesn't know why. So if you have been wondering why a very handsome boy marries a very average girl, every woman is beautiful in her own way.
Yes.
But scoring on a 1 to 10, some are just a 5 really.
That's true.
Physically speaking.
Yes.
They don't stand out. You wouldn't pick them in a group. So yes, the women who you see the kind of guy she married, and you're left with silent question marks. You know those question marks you can't ask.
Yeah.
You're like, you mean? This is the secret. Those women who are proactively nurturing, they become prettier, kinder, more attractive, and more magnified in our face. The way you open an Instagram photo and then you zoom.
Yeah.
When you zoom, it affects you more. That's how women who are proactively nurturing, we zoom in. We get more carried into the energy. Hello, good people, and how are you? Our long-awaited conference is here. It is titled Hearts and Wallets, Navigating Love While Building Wealth. It's on 8th November 2025 at Utalii Hotel. You can grab your tickets at benjaminzuluglobal.com. And yes, it is both for married and single people. You can actually get discounted group packages by getting tickets for 2 of you and your partner, or you and your friend, 3 of your friends, 4 of your friends, like that. I tell you the truth, this is one of the best discussions you have ever had, to be about how to not lose both or lose either. Sometimes people get love, but they lose out on money. They get the wealth, they lose out on the love life. Can you have it all? Can you have both? This is a discussion we'll be having on 8th November 2025 at Utalii Hotel from 10 a.m. Mark the date and see you there. I was meeting my mentor's wife somewhere to collect something I bought for my online shop. And I was a PhD student. I was going to school very early. It used to be morning, you know, the morning hustle of students.
Yes.
That hustling life. And when she came with a packed breakfast. Was it sweet potato? The way you pack just some but homemade.
Yeah.
And say, I know you bachelors don't cook. Take that for the day. And it touched me in a deep way that I did not know the psychology back then. This was not needed. I was just purchasing something. But here's a mother. She had that presence of a mother. And she's meeting either a younger brother or a son or something like that. These younger men were just living by themselves, hustling.
Yeah.
So thoughtfulness to give him, and she was correct. We always took team and us every day. When you're a bachelor, your life is so narrow, you don't have many options. You don't have too much money, you don't visit complex hotels. You just take whatever is around there.
Yes.
But many years went and that thing stuck on my head for a long time. Now I know what it was. Proactive nurturing is so deeply influential to a man. Because mom used to pack my food. I didn't need to ask. Mom will sort you out. And you just said, Mom has met your need. When you do that to a man, it's like, you take him back to that child who could rest. We are not asking you to be a mind reader. Remember that.
Yeah.
And we are not saying men should not communicate. But there are things that he may not even be in a position to ask. He may not even know how. It may seem bothersome. This society has overpreached independence until asking for things feels oppressive. So gentlemen are being told to keep quiet, not to command women around. Go cook for yourself. Go pick. You know where kitchen is. Go serve yourself. Where are you? We are modern. We know. We also bring the bacon. So there's all this narrative of we are equals. What are you bothering me for? So with all that, then I've reduced how much they ask for peace. If the woman is busy with other duties, are you bothering her to stop what she's doing to make your cup of? Go make yourself the coffee. The water is there. It is hot. You can. By the time you go to bed, she's in a Zoom meeting. So make your own bed, my friend.
Warm the bed.
She left first, she came last. So will you wait for her now to start coming? Deal with, be understanding. So because of that, men have reduced asking.
Yeah.
It's too extra to again ask for a person to bother about your shoes. Get your shoes polished. Carry them, go take them to polishers. So it's just You can't go that far to ask, you see.
Yes.
Some things, if you don't have the initiative to do them, I can't ask.
Yeah.
I'll just deal with them or leave them there. You're also busy. I see you are doing things. I can't start complaining as if you're not doing enough. You see?
Yeah.
There are many men who are not served the food. It's not even brought on the table. It's cooked and left in the kitchen. That's how they live. That's the standard there.
Yeah.
He can't complain. After you cooked, can't you bring it to the table? It seems unreasonable.
I've cooked. It's just your plate. Yeah.
So, that's where we are. In today's society where the woman is also going to work, the level of expectations have changed.
Yeah.
So you who can still now make the food at the table in a hot pot or bring him to where he is or whatever. So there's more extra steps you can take. They register so deep. We'll go deeper into this next time when I tell you to design a psychological custom-made approach to your husband in this proactive nurturing. Today I've told you proactive nurturing as a general.
Yeah.
About, he loves blue ties. All men love blue. So bring him blue something.
Yes.
Some of them wear it as if it's a uniform.
That's true.
As if other colors are forbidden.
There's a guy I know, he wears white shirts.
Yes.
Throughout.
I had one like that in campus as well. They look like the same shirt, but there are many.
Yes. And he's always very neat.
And they are well ironed.
Yes.
But white shirt.
White only.
So if he loves blue or black, safe colors, because they're not high demand.
Yeah.
The guys who do the white shirts are usually meticulous because they're high maintenance, sensitive. If you know his colors, if you know his this, and you go out of your way, get that, that is deeply meaningful. Deeply meaningful.
Yeah.
Something small my wife did that you don't need to compliment, but you notice it. When you have children, remotes disappear. They become toys. So you start having problems with gadgets that you can't operate because somebody hit the thing until it went fell apart. So I would appreciate when after you've used it, put it out of reach of children.
Children, yeah.
Now, that is not something you can enforce to everyone. So just make it upon yourself to just, whenever you come across, try you put it. But children love that thing you guys are pressing.
Yeah.
So eventually you get dummy, or the ones that are no longer being used, we avoid those ones to them. Now we deceive them that they also have a remote. But the real remote is almost looking like that. So I could notice that she would just take the trouble to put it every time.
To put
far
it
out of
away,
reach.
yeah.
The real one.
Yes.
And you realize the spot she places the real remote. Because you have fake ones, remember that?
Yeah.
To confuse some small people here. Also need remotes.
We are doing the same thing.
That would be like
Yes.
I hope you remember children don't love toys like the way they love your items. Your items are more favorite toys.
Yes.
You are taking food that is not as tasty as his food.
But they want you
He wants to eat your food. He will struggle with it because it's not customary.
They leave their shoes to wear your shoes.
They can't wait to be grown up. So why are you treating me like a child?
My daughter loves wearing my heels.
Looking like a mosquito. Very things. Hey, mom, I look like a mom today.
Yeah, can you take me a photo?
So I noticed that small element of knowing I care so much about remotes. I think the electronics and the mechanical things for the men, they really matter a lot.
Yes.
I want to make sure things are functioning. When something is not functioning, this one disappeared there, and it's more of my docket. And then she helped me a lot because she passed by the rooms. I would know she was there because I noticed it at the right place where kids can reach.
Yeah.
And only grown-ups know that is the real one. We need to use it. We have done as for small people. So I noticed that a small thing, but it's thoughtful, and for me, that's what we call psychological custom-made. The things that he cares about for his personality and his role.
Yeah.
You try to adapt to them. For men have to do that to live peacefully, the women, because if you don't wash the bathing towel, if you don't spread it in the right place,
Yes.
don't wash the bathroom after you wash. Those small things your wife cares about. The mat at the door facing the right.
Yes. Welcome home, but it's facing outside.
Yeah. So, you know what, Sylvia? Those small things that matter to Sylvia. You may find that for you it wasn't too much of a bother, but you may find that your wife, she won't sleep when that kitchen is dirty. She, even if it's at what time?
Yes.
The sleep won't come. Kitchen is dirty. We are not in kitchen, we are in bedroom. Can you concentrate? No, I can't. So,
Hello, good people. Have you heard about the conference that is coming on 8th of November 2025 at Tutali Hotel? We are talking about hearts and wallets. How do we navigate both? How do we have money without losing our hearts? And how do we have love without losing our money? We want to navigate this successfully. If you haven't booked your ticket, run to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com and book a ticket now. Oh, and this is for both the married and the single people. And you know, if you come as a couple, you get a discount. If you come as 3 or 4 people, you get an even better discount. What we mean is, the bigger the number, the better for you, and the bigger the discount. Have you experienced Zulu in person? His presentation will take you way out of this world. It is something that you don't want to miss. Please book your tickets today.
that is a deeper level of connection and empathy and resonance. When you align with what I particularly care about. You know, I like my car handled. When you drive it handled that way, I'll appreciate that forever. You know?
Yes.
Drive yours the way you want.
Yes.
When you lock mine, lock the way I like. I may not complain every time, but I feel it.
Yeah.
You know? That is custom made, but it's also proactive nurturing. When you can go out of your way to just do small things without being asked, that you know matter to him, he feels deeply appreciated. When you talk about custom making psychological outfit for him, how to show up for him, it's also things like intimacy. He doesn't have to feel like he's one with begging, asking every time. And we said asking more than twice feels like begging.
Yeah.
Don't let him beg. Don't make him be humiliated and have to second guess and feel like he's a burdensome and a bother. Sometimes lighten the burden, particularly in those situations when you know where you are. There are times when he's not so confident because his money is not right. He has had to be bailed out to get this over the other because of projects or some of those situations. That's the time you silently go crossover, cover longer distance. Silently you ease that part for him, ease that part for him. The second thing that men want, but they don't ask for, is a woman who gives them something to fear. I know you're waiting for romantic things.
Yeah.
But this is psychological. You're talking about the psychological things that you give him something to fear, not to play with you, to fear, not to lose you, to fear, not to screw up what you have together. Women who marry without understanding the power dynamic and the temptation of the ego nature, the instinct of the ego to test boundaries, who don't understand that part, to know how far I can take this. And they just give him all the leeway. They just nurture a beast, uncontrollable. And the more you grow him, the more he becomes uncontrollable and auto. Even he himself can't help himself. Men can self-destruct when they don't have a woman who gives them a boundary they can't dare cross. Men don't trust themselves either. A conscious man knows. With the right temptation and lust, he can go out of his way.
Yes.
He can lose himself. But when there's a woman he can't afford to play with, that's another reason to turn back and go home.
Yeah.
Again, we still have self-control. We still have character. I'm not telling you to become my self-control.
Yeah.
That part is there. But when I marry a woman who I can't dare lose, there's a human psychological law there that says people only keep what they fear losing. They only respect what there's pain in replacing it or pain in losing it. I saw somebody say, if you want to maintain your job, make sure you're liked by your boss. And I told them, some of these advices are misleading, because how do I get the boss to like me? Maybe I'm not, liking is subjective.
Yeah.
Personality, body type,
Yes.
voice, height, tribe, faith. Liking is too subjective. I told them, forget that nonsense. Follow the teaching of social psychologists like Robert Greene. He said, actually, avoid eliciting feelings. You be made people's puppet to their moods.
Yeah.
He said, just be needed. And I loved that. He said, be the one who brings results.
Yeah.
Learn what these people need. Be the staff they can depend on to get results peacefully, to get the sales peacefully, convert the clients quietly, bring the results seamlessly. When you are that person,
Yes.
whether they like you or not,
They'll
will
keep
applaud
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Survival. Forget feelings.
Actually, how do I even know what he likes?
And these bosses keep changing. So when you start learning which mood this one came with, now this one now. And then when you start getting people like you get into fights with their spouses and their other crushes.
Yeah.
That's too personal.
Yes.
Keep in your space, maintain your boundaries, but
Yeah.
be very efficient. Whether you are liked or not. Of course, you are not being antagonistic. You maintain your politeness. But when they know with you, they make their money. They get their ratings correct.
Yeah.
They shine. They see money coming to their account. They see sales translating. Whether they like you or not.
They'll keep you.
For what? Survival.
Yeah. Oh, that's powerful.
So, what I want you to do today for this man, assist his survival by giving him a reason to remain on the higher version of himself. Force him to upgrade.
Yeah.
And he will stay with you to remain upgraded. All men know they can descend into chaos and uncontrolled passion and temptations
Yeah.
and indulgence. Every man has that side. Every time you see a charismatic man, beneath every charisma, there's chaos. Beneath. Actually, you can't. I told you not to abuse this psychological because they are too powerful. A man's weakness is usually right underneath his strength. Don't look for it as well.
Oh,
You should look just right underneath.
yes.
When you see a very mighty Samson, it's that might that also makes him very lonely. And one girl who brings warmth, tames the beast.
Yeah.
He gives away his covenants for loneliness. You know,
Yeah.
a man's weaknesses are always. David was a spiritual deep man. Why was a spiritual man tempted with sex? Spiritual men are also potentially very sexual. Okay, let me leave it there. But
I'm so invested in this.
it's the same energy. It's the same energy.
Oh.
It's the same energy. People can ascend very high. The Bible put it that way. It said the flesh and the spirit are always at war with each other.
Yeah.
The flesh lusts against the spirit desires against the flesh. And the psychologist told you it's a black dog and a white dog. That when you feed the white dog, the one that barks the loudest,
Yeah.
the one that manifests you, the one that you feed is the one that controls you. Those energies always coexist there.
Yeah.
And another T.D. Jakes preached it and said the contradictions of a conqueror. That before you conquer the world, you have to conquer the inner world. And when the trainer of Kazumoto, the trainer of Mike Tyson, ushered him to world championship, said he will go on to become the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
If he remains disciplined, interested, and consistent. He gave conditions.
Yes.
He lost the discipline part. He said he is not likely to lose the matches inside the ring. He's likely to lose the matches
Outside.
outside the ring.
Yeah.
The champion inside the ring usually has another corresponding championship just outside the ring. With women, with weaknesses, with drugs, with the past, with the trauma,
Yeah.
with father wounds. A man's weaknesses are just right underneath his strength. That man who can become a CEO can easily lose himself to a very shameful girl. You wonder, you and here, because it's usually just the worship he craves.
Yeah.
That man who can be so musical, can also become so addicted because of the same energy, music, energy in alcohol. It's usually just, they go together like this. When you are the one he knows he can't afford to lose, because you understand him so well, but you don't tolerate nonsense.
Yeah.
He knows you keep him in check. That fear of not crossing Sylvia, because Sylvia will calmly walk away. And you will struggle to replace Sylvia until you die.
Yeah.
So that gives him, guys, I have to go home. When the party is getting weird, the guy will drive away.
Yes.
That's not natural. Men don't drive away from fun. He drives with something he respects too much, fears to interfere with.
Yeah.
And he will change the climate by talking to Sylvia. So how is everything? And guys, I'm talking to my wife. The climate changes.
Yes.
You know.
That's true.
So the world will say I'm controlled. To a certain degree, I am controlled.
Yes.
But don't tell us. But sometimes, don't tell our. Sometimes you want to be controlled. To a certain degree. That's the level we want.
Yes.
I don't want to be uncontrollable. I don't want to be uncontrollable.
Yeah.
The king who cannot be advised is usually just moments away from ruin. The parents of Samson told him, why are you going that direction? You're not supposed to marry there. Those people who don't share our faith, they don't honor our God. They're antagonistic to the God you serve.
Yeah.
He insisted. He refused to be advised. No, she's the one else. That's how he lost himself. He lost his eye, he lost his vision.
Yeah.
We want a person who can tell, why are you going that direction? That I don't, and you turn back. And you don't tell people it's because your wife doesn't feel it.
Yes. Wow.
You want a guy who was obsessed with the car, but you say, you advise against it, he drops the idea, forgets about it. The world will never know that his advisor didn't feel the car.
Yeah.
But he trusts his advisor, the wife. We want to be controlled to a certain degree. We're not giving up our power or leadership, but we want a person who can speed governor. You know, the speed governor does not drive the car or take over.
Yes.
Just limit your speed. We want speed governors. We can overspeed.
Yes.
In the wrong direction.
We want speed governors.
Hello, good people, and how are you? Our long-awaited conference is here. It is titled Hearts and Wallets, Navigating Love While Building Wealth. It's on 8th November 2025 at Utalii Hotel. You can grab your tickets at benjaminzuluglobal.com. And yes, it is both for married and single people. You can actually get discounted group packages by getting tickets for 2 of you and your partner, or you and your friend, 3 of your friends, 4 of your friends, like that. I tell you the truth, this is one of the best discussions you have ever had, to be about how to not lose both or lose either. Sometimes people get love, but they lose out on money. They get the wealth, they lose out on the love life. Can you have it all? Can you have both? This is a discussion we'll be having on 8th November 2025 at Utalii Hotel from 10 a.m. Mark the date and see you there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Not just accelerating without direction.
Yes.
Wow. I love that. And I love this book that you've written, that is The Gentleman's Playbook. It talks about tricks for a high value man to win at love and life. And I now understand why men actually speak when they are drunk, you know, because I read something that you wrote here. Many men are only happy when they are tipsy, because that's when they lose the shame of being themselves and free. Yeah. Men have a robust emotional life which they should learn to operate even without alcohol. You will change your life when you learn to be happy and free without needing to be intoxicated. Yeah, we need, men need spaces actually to express themselves without being really judged. And for the ladies, out of 10, how have you been proactively nurturing your man? I know most people are at 5. Please, we can get better and go to 9. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I see anytime my husband visits home, he comes home later with something, and then he tells me, Mom put something there, you can check. And every time I find a container of arrowroots or sweet potatoes.
Look at that.
Yeah, packed for him, or it's for us. And I'm trying to think out of this conversation. I think I can do better, because he's experienced better.
Exactly.
I can. Oh my goodness.
True.
That was such a sweet one, especially for the wives. That is so amazing. Thank you so much, our viewers. I believe we have really learned a lot, and we are going to be proactively nurturing. Thank you so much for being part of this amazing conversation. To get our books, just go to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. See you next time.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential.